Welcome back, guys, to the Colorado State Dynasty here in week number 8. The 0-6 Colorado State will go on the road to play 1-5 Air Force. As it's been an awful season for us to begin. This is the one game I truly believe we are the better team and we should win. As we'll be on the road this game though, so no road game is ever easy. So we'll begin on defense this game and flying down the field to get them down at the 14. Maybe a new life, but last time these two teams met, Air Force smashed Colorado State 30-13 as they also lead the all-time series. But 1st and 10 from the 14. And a great tackle from Cam to begin this game. It's going to be a factor going on in the rest of the season. Desperately need one of our other defensive linemen to step up this season. As a 9-yard carry for the fullback. Third and 4 from the 20. As the fullback gets a handoff yet again and picks up a first down. 10 yards for him there. First and 10. As another great play up the middle. This time Will coming home. 5th tackle for loss on the season. Brings up 2nd and 13. And a great play by Howell. Coming down from the safety position and now has him at 3rd and 15. As they do drop back the pass here. But gets home is Gabe. For his 5th of the season. He's been the only defender to get more than one this season. As Kobe Johnson back to return this one. Unnecessary spin there, but gets down to the 38. As defensive tackle Peyton is one to watch out for. First and 10 from the 38. Starting in a pistol set. As Morrow only able to get one as he runs straight into Peyton. 2nd and 9 now from the 39. Kobe Johnson in this game now. He loses one. Bounce backwards from the defensive line. Then loses one. Now 3rd and 10. As Horton can't hang on. Ball was pretty accurate. Horton just tough, difficult catch. Could not hang on. This one's going to be fair caught at the 17-yard line. Both offenses punt on their opening drive of the game. As their quarterback shoots out of a cannon on that play. Down to the 42. 24 yards for him on that play. It's 5 yards for the fullback Dylan yet again. Second and 5 from the 47. A 3-yard pickup for him now. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Put Blackburn right in the middle. He hit him, just turned his back to pick up the first. 1st and 10 from the 48. Air Force just milking the clock as they're running. But there's a flag on the play, and looks like it's going to be coming back due to a hold. And it is. Bring him back. It's going to be 1st and 19 now. Goes to Dillon yet again. This time he's wrapped up by Lopez after a 3-yard pickup. It's Chase Wilson dealing with an ankle injury now. Not something you like to see, one of our best defenders. It's a great play there. Sets up 3rd and 14. They're actually dropping back the pass here, it looks like. In gun. As the quarterback slides down after getting a couple of yards. With another punt here for Air Force. This one's booted deep. And they pin us at the 2. A great punt from Air Force. But Morrow with a really good run. Taunted for some reason. But gets us out of the danger zone to end the 1st quarter. Start the 2nd, we'll be at the 21-yard line. On the run, Horton, this time, hangs on to it and gets down to the 46. Fowler on the run through that one pretty well. 1st and 10 now. They go with a play action fake. Across the middle is Horton. Drops another one. And trying to get the superstar receiver involved, but 2 drops on the game isn't going to help him. As Morrow with a good cutback of 5. Third and 5 now from the 50-yard line. A great pocket there. Allows Fowler to step up and take off for a 1st down. First and 10 from the 35. As Winfield just lost the football. Now 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. As down goes Fowler this time. Aiden gets home for the sack. 3rd and 15 from the 40. As nothing's open yet again and Fowler eats one. As this one's going to be punted deep into the end zone. First and 10 to begin their 3rd drive of the game is a toss play and a great play on the outside. Only 1 yard for him there. They take off with their quarterback yet again. Only 3 yards for him. Third and 6 now from the 24. They went with a screen. And it was a great play call. Nobody's ready for it. Picks up the 1st down and back in the flex bone here. Another screen to the outside, but Howell drills him for a 2nd loss of the game. 2nd and 11 now with just 3 minutes to go in this one. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 11 now. as he checks the ball down underneath. The big tight end rumbling. Just short, though. Kick pretty deep. Johnson back there. Fair catches it at the 13. First and 10 from the 13-yard line. As Kobe Johnson able to get 2. Second and 8 from the 15 now. Morrow loses 3 on the play. A timeout, Air Force, before the third down play. Gonna be 3rd and 11 from the 12. As it's blown up on the screen. Had a blocker in front, or a couple blockers in front, but they couldn't hold their blocks. Would have been a great play. Air Force will begin this drive at the 48. First and 10. As it's nearly picked, Howell nearly got his first of the season. Second and 10 from the 48-yard line. Underneath he goes. Easy angle route for Cade Harris. Here comes some pressure. As Howell, having a great game, can't bring him down there. A 7-yard catch. Second and 3 from the 27. And it's deflected in the air, but couldn't come away with it. Third and 3 from the 27-yard line. Here comes some pressure. Hit him as he threw it, but gets it off in time. Larry with a great open field tackle, though. First and 10 from the 20. Drops back the pass yet again. A check down underneath. Great tackle. And a quick timeout. Second and 3 from the 13. And it's going to be first and goal from inside the 5. From the 3 to be exact. And a throwaway there. Quick throwaway. With some pressure coming in. Second and goal from the 3 now. Left all alone. As Jones rotated too late. Air Force takes a 7-0 lead. This one's kicked to Brown. Gonna have some room to work with. And Brown gets to the 34. Now you have an opportunity to throw one up. Don't just have to run the ball now. As hit. That one might bring us to halftime. Still trying to throw one. Get in the field goal range. As it's underthrown by a mile. Picked off. That will bring us to halftime. As we do get ball at half, but down 7-0. An embarrassing offensive performance so far here. As Olsen fair catches this one in the end zone. First and 10. As Winfield breaks the first tackle, able to get 6. Fowler 3 for 8 for 30 yards so far in this game. As Morrow able to get 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 2. Morrow able to pick up the first down and a little more. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. As Fowler takes off, picks up a first down. Just barely, but able to reach that football over. Now 1st and 10 from the 47. As Morrow just back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10 now from the 47-yard line. Morrow coming in motion. Incomplete. Now sets us up at 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. As Kobe going in motion. Looks like a blitz coming. Incomplete. It falls. And this offense just stalls out right around midfield almost every time. As Air Force begins with the ball at the 20, already up 7 in a run heavy offense. Has an opportunity just to milk some clock here. As the quarterback breaks the tackle. Drilled down by Chase Wilson. Just poor tackling. 1st and 10 from the 33. Bouncing off of a hit. And now he's off to the races. Dom Jones in retreat. Or trying to chase him down. But Dylan Carson adds another. As a 14-0 lead now for Air Force. Just poor tackling as the defense played really well all game so far. As gives up a big touchdown there. First and 10 from the 25. As Morrow able to get 6. Second and 4 from the 31. Go with an empty look here. Across the middle was open. Just isn't getting the time in the pocket. 3rd and 4 now from the 31. He needs some time here. Nothing's open. Had the time. It's a coverage sack. Now, Colorado State is in real dangerous territory here. First and 10 from the 29. A great tackle there from Gabe. Only one on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 9. Another solid play there. Sets up 3rd and medium. Could be a pass here. Got to be careful for that. 3rd and 6. Slows him up in a great play. Gets him off the field. Believe it was Will and Gabe. Will went low. Gabe finished the tackle. Kobe Johnson back here to return one. As he jukes out one defender. As Johnson jukes out another. Down to the 49. First and 10 He goes underneath. Goffney with a catch there. Finally hanging on to the football. Second and inches. And a big run from Morrow gets him down to the 27. Nearing the red zone for the first time. The receiver coming in motion now. It's a bubble screen. Goffney. The ball's thrown in front. He might have still been running. But a 6-yard pickup there brings up 2nd and 4. As Horton just lets the ball hit off of him. 3rd and 4 now from the 21. As Kobe Johnson can't hang it in, reel it in. As back-to-back awful attempts. This one's going to be up and good, though. A 14-3 ball game now. At least Colorado State is on the board. Gonna need another defensive stop here, though. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. As Air Force returns the kick return. As Jonathan breaks off of a tackle and takes it all the way. Just yet again, poor tackling here from this Colorado State team. First and 10 from the 25. Gotta score a touchdown now. But this game could be over quickly. If it's not already. 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Underneath, Goffney hangs on to that one, picks up 7. Bring us to the 4th. Air Force up 21-3. Poor tackling has given them the lead so far in this one. 3rd and 3 though. Colorado State needs this. As Vince Brown with a great catch. First down, moving the chains at least. As Fowler was going to take off, but dragged down from behind. 2nd and 10 from the 36 now. As incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 now from the 36. As Torrey Horton down to the 33. A must-have play, and Fowler connects. 1st and 10. As Fowler fumbles that one away. Didn't even get touched. And he fumbles it away. And that will be the game. As next drive, Jackson will be coming into the game. Maybe some late life. Third and 4 now. As they do get him off the field here. But Down 18 points with just 5 minutes to go against a run-heavy team is not a recipe for success here. As Jackson will be coming into this one. Seen enough from Fowler. That might be it for him for this season as well. 1st and 10 from the 17. See if Jackson has anything to offer. As that one's picked off. Linebacker came out of nowhere. Or the free safety actually came out of nowhere. Jackson's first pass is picked. As a toss at the last second, it's going to end up being a touchdown. 28-3 now. As an ugly game for Colorado State. Started off strong. First half, 7-0. Just after that, been all Air Force. As broken tackle after broken tackle, big play after big play. See if Jackson can respond to the pick. As he actually gets sacked here. Second and 16 now. 4 minutes to go in this one. Horton underneath. Makes one guy miss. Picks up the first down. First and 10 from the 31. Jackson takes off running. He has a lot of running room down to the 50. 19 yards for him on that play. First and 10 from the 50 now. As Jackson underthrows that one awfully. As Goff able to deflect that one down. Second and 10 now. Looking across the middle, got hit, trying to release it. Brings up 3rd and 10. Gonna be 4 down territory the rest of the way. As Winfield able to pick up a first down, 15 yards for him there. First and 10 from the 35. Morrow underneath. He picks up another first down to the 22. As he had Winfield, I believe, might be Goffney, one of the two, had him open. Just completely whiffs on the throw. Second and 10 from the 22 now. As he has Winfield here on this play. Was able to get inside the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. First and goal from the 6. Jackson takes off, and Jackson's into the end zone. Might have threw his pick on his first play, but Jackson leads the team to a nice touchdown drive there. As they missed the kick. Just the returns team or hands team isn't quick enough to get down there. First and 10 from the 47. Pushes him out at the 46-yard line. Would take an absolute miracle to come back into this one, but not just gonna roll over. Third and 6 now from the 49. As the tight end hangs on to that one. That one will wrap this one up. Maybe the offense could get the ball back one more time as a 3-yard pickup. We'll call a timeout. Try to get this offense back onto the field here. Got to give them some type of momentum going into next week. As that is not the type of momentum we wanted. Did not expect a throw there. As in a winnable game ends up being a blowout here. As Colorado State falls to 0-7 on the year. Now, Coach Paul doesn't look like he's going to be coming back, barring a miracle. Might give him one more year, change it, fix it. Some of the guys he's recruiting. As Jackson with a good throw across the middle there. Gets him down to the 42. Another good throw there. Winfield hangs on to this one. Second and 1 now from the 49. Across the middle. Horton drops it. And for being a star receiver, he drops a lot of passes. Third and 1 from the 49. As he hangs on to that one, a great adjustment in the air, making up for his drop. Like to see that. Gotta be first and 10 from the 17 inside the red zone. They go underneath. Morrow trucking his way to the 5. First and goal from the 5-yard line. As Horton gets into the end zone and a great throw under pressure from Jackson. Is at least making the game look a little bit more respectable, closer. As skips over him once again. But Air Force just going to need this one out and take their 35-17 victory. But I believe we just found our new starting quarterback. As we do fall to 0-7 on the year. But Jackson, 9 of 14, 136 yards, a touchdown. Had that first pick. But Fowler just isn't doing anything for us right now. As the running game wasn't great. Jackson with a rushing touchdown, but as Horton, 5 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. Had 2 drops at Winfield. Solid game. Same with Goffney. As the offense line was abysmal outside of the first quarter, really, as Lopez led the team in tackles. 2 tackles from loss from Howell. Guys with a couple others. Gabe with a sack. No picks. Couple pass deflections. No forced fumbles. And another loss for Colorado State. And we're going to have to figure it out next week. Maybe Jackson starting quarterback will help us. We'll see. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.